now?
Today is May 22nd. About a month since we started planting tomatoes, and these tomatoes in this field are about 3 weeks old, and you can see how much they've grown in just 3 weeks. What we're doing today is we're cultivating the tomatoes for multi reasons. One, if you can see in the rows, you can see quite a few weeds down there, a lot of broadleaf weeds and a lot of grasses. The weeds and the grasses can take up the nutrients that the tomato crop can use throughout the season, and the weeds can grow up and get bigger than the tomatoes, and then what you have is a big mess. So what we're doing today is we're cultivating, which means we're actually scratching the surface of the soil for about the top 2 or 3 inches, scratching the ground and moving it around and taking the weeds out. The second reason why we're doing this is we're aerating the ground. We're aerating the soil so that the crop, we see a response to the crop when we do this. And again, we're scratching the ground, we're moving the soil around, taking the weeds out, we're aerating the soil, we're moving some soil closer to the tomatoes, and just cleaning things up.
So, how many acres
well,
are you doing?
Well, we're doing 90 acres.
And how many acres have you done?
We've done about 70. We've got about 20 acres to go, and we hope to finish.
Over to what's that field over there in?
Well, the tomatoes go about halfway over, and then there's corn on the other side.
Okay. And so, how fast are you driving?
Probably going about 2 miles an hour.
And so, how long is this job going to take you?
Well, we started. We can do about 20 acres a day. So to do.
Oh, there we are.
What?
20 acres a day if you start when and you finish when?
Well, we started last week, but we had some rain.
No, I mean if you start today and you end today, how many? 20 acres in how many hours?
Oh, in how many hours?
How long of a day is that for you?
Well, it's about a 10-hour day. So you do about 2 acres an hour.
10 hours a day, 2 miles an hour. That's a really long day, isn't it?
It's a long day. I mean, all you're looking down is looking at the rows. One of the tricky things about cultivating tomatoes is that you don't take the tomatoes out.
So you have to make sure those rippers right there don't rip anything but the weeds.
Right. We've only got a couple inches on either side of the tomato plant, so we've got to be very careful. We go slow enough so that we don't drive into the tomato rows. We don't want to drive too fast and push too much dirt into the tomatoes. So it's a long, monotonous job, and it can make for a long day.
So this is how spaghetti sauce is made, right?
I guess you could say that, yeah.